When it comes to your day one process, I want to give you one problem that could derail your day ones and your consultations, and ultimately that would affect your report of findings percentages. The problem I'm talking about is a similarity bias. And the reason this is so important, and it's worth making note of this, is first impressions often lead to final decisions. Now, the time frame for the first impression is really getting compressed. It's really getting shorter and smaller. Some of this could be due to social media, it could be due to things like Instagram and scrolling. And according to the work of Daniel Pink, it's in fact getting shorter year by year, which means as you make your first impression, that often leads to a final decision. Now, what I want to cover today in this video is a similarity bias. Oftentimes, when you meet someone for the first time, psychologically, we're judging, we're looking for similarities to see if this person is of similar mindset, is of similar tribe building skills. In other words, we want to be around people that are just like us. They look like us, they sound like us, they dress like us. They might even be in the same age category. And this is all happening in your day one consultation, whether you know it or not. Now, the way to break out of a similarity bias is to apply some really good and effective listening skills through the day one process. I told you the philosophy of first impressions often lead to final decisions. And in a similar mindset, when you're doing your day one, at least within the first 90 seconds, according to Daniel Pink, you've got to understand that your interest in them is more important than your accolades and awards in being interesting. If I were to say that differently, you need to be interested, not interesting. Interested in them, not interesting yourself. These are my awards, these are my plaques, these are my special certificates. That sounds boastful. So if you meet someone, the first impression, you want to put them as the star of the show. You want to put the spotlight on them. You be interested in what they have going on, and then you can break out of a similarity bias. Otherwise, what you'll notice in your practice is you have a bunch of people just like you. They look like you, they sound like you, they dress like you. They might even have the same beard as you. And everybody in your practice predominantly looks just like you. This is a real hazard if you want to serve your community. You want younger patients, you want older practice members, you want wellness patients, then you've got to break out of a similarity bias, because ultimately people won't say yes at the report of findings if you didn't build trust in the day one process. Now, I go through this for 2 full days at our Elements of Closing workshop, how to build trust in the day one. It is the currency of the future. It's why social media platforms exist, to check your reputation. So you need to build trust and establish reputation in your examination and consultation, or as we call it, the day one process. And then the report of findings has to be short and sweet. I mentioned Daniel Pink. He would also tell you that at about 16 minutes into a presentation, there is a serious drop-off of engagement, of people listening, people following you. And psychologically, behavioral psychology, I know most chiropractors are well beyond 16 minutes, and there's a huge drop-off in people paying attention to your report of findings. So the way I say it is, if it's over 15 minutes at the report of findings, you don't have a patient, you've got a prisoner. Listen, the Elements of Closing workshop is loaded. It's 2 full days of really building a value-rich consultation, communication skills that are just next level. And then the report of findings is under 12 minutes, and we'll show you and break it down and make you role play this. And ultimately, it can get you out of the insurance game. It can get you out of the high volume, low fee model. It's not super cumbersome. We have docs with 2, 3 CAs running $1 million practices. That means low overhead, high collection models, and that can be you. We've got some upcoming workshops, check it out. But if these things make sense, then you're gonna love the content I'm gonna cover in some upcoming videos with PhD psychologist John Gray. Now, John Gray wrote the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, and I've got some advanced strategies I'll be pushing out as videos, but also some things I share online for my alumni of the Elements of Closing workshop. Hey, join us. We're coming to Europe this summer, and we will see you soon for a workshop, unless it's sold out, because at 60 we have to cap it, and we will change your life. This is a phenomenal workshop that doesn't just increase collections, it gives you more options in life. So get there, don't waste a minute, grab your seat, And we'll sell you the whole seat, but the truth is you're only gonna need the edge of your chair because you role play so much and it's just that good. See you there, Elements of Closing.